Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you coming back. Today I got some travel video going on here today. We're a family of 4 and we have a camper, Jayco Jayflight 28 BHBE, 28 foot camper. So we've been camping for about 4 years, and like everybody else that camps, we collect a lot of stuff, a lot of trash, or a lot of gizmos, a lot of gadgets. So before we start camping this season, I'm going to go through all my exterior storage bins, areas, and let's see what all I've accumulated for the past couple of years, see what I can get rid of, what I really need to keep, so that if you're starting out, I'll show you what I've started out with for like 4 seasons. We go probably about 3-4 times a year. Depends on where we go. It's weekend trips or long trips, a week or more, or 4 or 5 days, or 12 days, or something like that. So I'm try to keep it light. My gear light for towing purposes. When I first got the camper, I had a 2012 Suburban 1500. Held 4 of us really good, but it had a low payload area, and my camper here was really pushing the payload district, if you want to call it that. So all my gear I try to keep low, keep minimum, keep the weight down for stuff like that. But now I've upgraded to a Ram Cummins diesel 2500 crew cab, so it's a 3/4 ton truck. Not a problem pulling it. I love it. I can set cruise about 68, 70. Just going down the road, don't really have to worry about it. Just watch my mirrors for what's coming behind me. Let's just set it and forget it. I really love that new truck. If you get around this trailer right here, a lot of people will start off with it. You can tow it with a 1/2 ton, but the footprint, the stability of a 3/4 ton truck really will help you out. Plus, I can pull it up through the mountains of North Carolina, down the mountains with the exhaust brake. Not a bit of problem. I just love it. I feel a whole lot better. Crew cab with 2 girls in the back. We roll to Florida and back, or through Tennessee, or to the coast, Outer Banks. So just love that. So enough rambling about this going on. Let's see what all I can tote around here. Let's see what I can get rid of, and we'll talk to you. And let's see what's going on. All right. So first place we're going to start is passenger side walk-through area. We'll pass through at the front. Single latch, pull it, and it has a latch up here. Oh, let's see there we go. All right, as you can see here, accumulated quite a bit of stuff, but a lot of it's just how I pack up and leave a campground. First in, last out kind of thing. So this right here is a flagpole kickstand. Alright, like I said, I have a flagpole kickstand. We have a flagpole. What I do is just put this up underneath a trailer tongue and a jack, a couple of stabilizing blocks on top of it, trailer tongue, and I got a flagpole that can stick right out here. I'm far enough away from the tongue, from the trailer. A pole can go up about 20 feet. So I love this little thing. I got it when we used to do a lot of races. Tires can go over this beside the vehicle, anything like that, and it works really good. Next are some stabilizing blocks. These are just some old 4x4 blocks I had around there. Drilled out 2 holes right here, put some threaded rod, a couple of nuts, a couple of washers, and holds out right here. It goes underneath the jack pad for the stabilizer pads or the tongue pad. I made them wide enough to where they'll fit most anywhere. So like I said, this was just some stuff I had laying around the house. Tripped to Lowe's for some threaded 1/4 inch rod or 3/8 inch rod, and easy peasy. So I have got quite a bit of those. One thing I would do if doing it over again, I probably will do it here in a little bit, is get some lock washers and lock nuts on this thing because they don't have to worry about coming loose. But other than that, these work great. Spare lumber, just never know when you're gonna need it. Grill brush, striker, empty charcoal bag, because what I use is empty charcoal bag for I have a chimney starter, so these bags right here I just burn them up underneath the chimney, light the charcoal up, and I'm good to go. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, mat, Walmart, 9x20 or 9x10, something like that. Pretty cheap. 2 seasons so far. It's held up pretty good. Beach umbrella, Walmart. Auger cast holder for the beach umbrella. I think I got it at a beach shop or something like that down at Outer Banks. Uh, 12-ton bottle jack. I found this. I've had to use it a couple times. I've had a couple flat tires on my camper. Use some of the lumber here I have for a base, and works really good. Have to check the tires up for bearing, repairment, anything you got to take the tires off of. This once again, 12-ton bottle jack, Walmart. Are you picking up a shopping pattern that I have right here? Tool right here for the jack. The motor goes out, or the slide one, I can't really remember. So this came from the dealer. Charcoal. And what's a good campsite without some flamingos? I have 2 of them. Amazon. Drop cord. I think it's about a 50-foot cord. Another small beach umbrella. Another auger for beach umbrella. Ooh. And the mate, flamingos travel in pairs. WD-40. More trash I need to get rid of. Alright, that looks like it for this side. So we'll leave it all out right now, pack it all up, so y'all can see how I pack my stuff up, organize it. Maybe some of y'all are starting out, and give y'all some ideas, or some of you have been doing this a lot longer. Give me ideas and the feedback in the comments below. So let's go to the other side. Alright, I'm over here on the driver's side. This is what once again, door up, out. Lumber, 2x6, more of my 4x4 platforms. And I got some single 4x4s for tire chalks. That's what I used in the very beginning when we first started going. One in the front and the aft of each tire. Now I got some dedicated tire chalks I got from Agri Supply, or you can get them from Tractor Supply. Got Northern Hydraulic or Northern Tool has a lot, Walmart, Amazon. So I have these just in case I need some extra stuff. What I did get for Christmas present is a set of Anderson levelers. I've used them once so far. It's great. I'll probably use these in the video here later on this year. Came with that and the tire chalk wedge. Do have a stabilizer, BAL X chalk right here. It's got a ratchet drive or a screw drive right here. Just put it between the tires and crank it down, and it stabilizes in between the 2 tires. It does help smooth out the trailer when people are walking around it, and doesn't bounce around as much, takes out the bounce. So that also helps. I only have one right now. It was a hand-me-down. Somebody didn't like it, so they gave it to me. So I probably will get another one for the other side just to help smooth out also. Liquid wrench, white lithium grease. I have this for all my exterior lubrication points, because this doesn't collect dirt and grime like if you were to use WD-40 as an oil-based penetrant or a lubricant. I use for my slide, gears, tracks, stabilizer tracks, and my steps outside. Every year before I go again, I'll run this up and down, and then across the tracks, gears, and exercise them a couple times, and good to go. It hasn't let me down. Weather seal tape. This year, I went ahead and sealed all the joints and sealant stuff on the roof up top. Like I said, camper's 4 years old, showing a little just age on it for the sealant around the joints and everything, components upstairs on the ceiling. So I went ahead and got a roll of 50 foot, or 4 inch by 50 foot, and I got a 28-foot trailer, and I didn't even use up one roll of 50 foot. So if you're looking at doing that later on, highly recommend it. Easy to do. Took me about 45 minutes to an hour, so can't go wrong with that. Plus, if anything happens on the roof or anything like that, I got some way to seal it while I'm on the road. More 2x6s. Have a tool bag right here. I'll go into it a little bit later, what kind of tools and stuff I take with me on the road. But it's just a canvas bag, tool bag. Like I said, when I first started camping, I was looking at something light, something flexible that I could stack on and around. So I went with the canvas one like this. I got it from Lowe's. It's flexible, lightweight. So, but the tools inside are not. But the case it is. Stabilizer. The wrench for the X chalk. Alright, so the Linux or Lynx levelers right here. Like I said before, I got my Anderson leveler. I use these on the level to side or put it into pads or whatever. Set of 10, Walmart, good choice. So once again, another reason why I need to clean it out. Mirror extenders I had for the Suburban. Don't really need these anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of these, free up some space. 4-way lug. I don't use battery stuff, because I don't have a battery lug impact wrench yet. It's on my list to get, but once again, get something manual like this. Don't need any way to charge it, don't need anything like that. You have everything, no power necessary except muscle. 2x8, just never know. Weight distribution wrench for the sway bars. Depends on where you are and how you need to hook it up. This came from the dealer, so I just keep it in there. Just never know when you're gonna need this, but most of the time I'll just use the jack and jack the back of the truck up, bar slide on, and jack it right back down, lower it down, and everything's good. I think it's a 10-foot tarp. Once again, you got to climb on the ground or get on the ground to do anything. It's a good barrier to have. Something happens to your camper, a tree falls on it, punctures the side while you're camping, you have some way to cover it. So couldn't never hurt to have like a 10x10 tarp. So as you can see, it's pretty good size pass-through storage right here. One thing I did to my camper for modification was I put this wall up right here and framed it up underneath the bed, keep it a little bit separated, so when I have stuff up underneath the bed, nothing slides over there. It makes it a little bit easier to stack with a wall right here. There is a light on the passenger side up underneath here, so helps out some. There's not one on the driver's side, but pretty good size pass-through storage. Like I said, we just part-time, we're not full-time. So all right, let's move to the back storage.